Welcome to Vedic Wisdom Insights. We all know that how karma plays an important role in shaping our life and destiny. If we are doing good karma, we will get good results. And if we have done bad karma, then definitely we will get the bad results. Let's discuss today how Lord of Karma, that is Lord Shanidev, plays an important role in our life. As per Hindu scriptures, there are two sons of Surya Dev. The first is Yamraj, who judges us at death, while Shanidev judges us while we live. There is mention of the rings of Saturn, Neel Anjana and Sabhasham, where Neel is depicted as blue, Anjana as embellishment, and Sabhasham is resemble. The mention of blue rings that are made to appear. Actually, Lord Shanidev is the more benevolent of the two, preferring for us to face our retributions here itself, as opposed to when we meet his brother later. First, seek forgiveness for any transgressions done knowingly or unknowingly. He is also known as Lord of Karma and Chaya Putra. Shanidev gives the results of one's deeds through one's life through appropriate punishments and rewards. Yam grants the results of one's deeds after death. When we do every work with gratitude towards nature, then Lord Shanidev helps us. Shani is also known as the Lord of Masses and God of Punishment, and his blessings are thus considered very important in an individual's horoscope for bestowing him with mass following and popularity. As per Skanda Puran 49.4, Shanidev gained the status of planet due to his immense devotion towards Bhagwan Shiv. He is known as the greatest teacher and a well-wisher for the righteous, as well as the greatest punisher for those who follow the path of evil, betrayal, backstabbing, and unjust revenge. He is depicted dark in color, clothed in black, holding a sword, arrows and two daggers, and mounted on a crow, which is Shani's Vahan. As protector of property, Shanidev is able to repress the thieving tendencies of birds. Offering oil to Shani and feeding his mount, the crow, helps in getting his blessings. Shanidev embodies highest spirituality and makes people realize that one should act like a karma yogi. That is, perform your prescribed duties without any attachment to its results. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Sri Krishna teaches us the same. Shraddhaya helaya nama ratanti mama jantava tesha nam sada partha vartate hridaya mama. That means those who say my name have their names printed in my heart, no matter whether said devotedly or disdainfully. In any work that we perform, there should not be any room for arrogance or complaints. Therefore, Shanidev is not particular about which mantra to chant. He is observing how we work, how much ethics, good intention, and best efforts we put into our work. He is watchful of our selflessness towards other people. So what is the most important point we note here is that we should practice the selfless bhakti. We should not focus on external bhakti. So for example, if you are praying to Lord Shani Maharaj, and if you are doing unrighteousness, if you are cheating someone, even though you are working hard to get that success, still you are not performing a karma yogi. A karma yogi is the one who does the right karma, he does it with right intentions, and he does it with the right direction. And then he doesn't focuses on the results, because he consider as a Krishna as the enjoyer and is entirely devoted to the Lord. So let's practice this devotion towards everybody, towards our work, and in every realm of life. So then we can get the good results of this. And finally, practicing Karma Yogi, we can attain the path of liberation. Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Ram.